As a person with goals, are you sure about your capabilities? Quick story. So there was a man that went on a vacation with his wife to Mexico. While they were in Mexico, they went on an excursion to one of the most beautiful underwater caves in the world. When they first get to the excursion, the instructor says to the man, his wife, and everyone there, "Can everybody here swim?" Nobody raised their hand and said that they could not swim. So the man gave everybody a water vest. And in this water vest, you're supposed to blow air in it to help you float or tread water. Now, with that said, the man knew that he swam from point A to point B underwater before, but what he knew is that he also could not float and he's never treaded water before. And so as they start off on this excursion, this man only put 1 or 2 puffs of air in his vest. And so he swims underwater about 25 feet, and everyone pops up to the other side, and they see this gorgeous cave. But the man starts to sink, and he starts to struggle, and the instructor gets over there, and he's fighting the man, and it takes a little while, and other people help. They bring this man up on shore, and they pump water out of him, and the man comes to, and he says, "What happened?" The guy said, "You just went under." The guy was like, "I don't know what happened. I don't know why." The man said, "Can you float?" He said, "No." "Can you tread water?" He said, "No." And the instructor was like, "I just asked everybody, could they swim?" And he said, "I can swim. I swam to the other side." He said, "Sir, floating and treading water is a part of swimming." Man said, "Nah, I don't think so. You just said something about swimming." The man said, "Sir, if we do this again and you're not honest with yourself, you're going to die trying to go back across the same way." The man thought about it. He said, "Yeah, you're right." He took that vest and he pumped it all the way up this time. He put several vests in there to breaths in there till he could float on his own. They go all the way back across. Needless to say, it kind of ruined the experience for everyone, but the man was happy he was alive. Here's the lesson I got from that. More oftentimes than not, there's parts or gifts and talents that we use within our day-to-day work that we are really good at, but there's so much that we lie to ourselves about. I know for myself, I'm a person that can push a team and lead a team, but I'm terrible at the details of the paperwork, of the organization, of the structure, and all those other things. I'm terrible at that. So I have to always have somebody else hired out, or maybe my wife helps me or something like that. Is there anything else in your life that you are struggling with? You're great at all these other things, but it's 1 or 2 things that's holding the organization or you back. Are you telling the truth about exactly what that is? And if so, the quicker you come to that truth, the quicker your organization can progress and you can go from where you are to the next level. Hey, I'm Thaddeus McNeil. If this made sense, like and follow.